Hey everyone, it's Kristen. I am going to show you today my top 5 drugstore products. I know that, well, I feel like I'm kind of a product snob sometimes because I feel like most of my stuff comes from like Sephora or MAC, but I know that that's not always in everyone's budget, so I wanted to show you 5 things that I purchased recently that from like CVS or Walgreens or Target or whatever that I really like a lot. The first thing is this Maybelline Mineral Power Concealer. I really like this concealer a lot because, for one thing, it's really creamy. I think that it comes in 2 colors. They just had 2 colors when I was there, but I like to get it, and you can kind of see how it's like really creamy. It's not cakey. I like to get it and just kind of like press it into my skin, like around the eye. I also used it as an eyeshadow base, and I really like it a lot. But it's super creamy. It doesn't crease. It has a really nice like texture. It's not too dry or too cakey. I've used it a few times so far, and I really am happy with it. I feel like a lot of concealers like settle, or they either cover really well, or they're too thick and too cakey, or they don't cover enough. So I feel like that one has like a good balance. It covers really well, but it's not you know, too heavy or not enough coverage. The color that I have is cream, and I think they had one that was like light too, but I have on the cream today. My next favorite product is the Maybelline XXL Pro Extensions Mascara, and I love MAC's Hot and Naughty Mascara, but I know that it's a little pricey, and also Make It Forever has a great mascara. It's their Aqua Lash, and that one's a great one too. But as far as like a really inexpensive mascara, I really like this. And on one side, which is the number 1 side, I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but it has number 1 on there. It's like the primer, so it's just like a white coat. And so you put that on and let it dry for like a minute, and then put the number 2 side. I don't know if you can see that very good. There's number 2 on there, and this is actually like what colors your lashes. So I normally do 1 coat of the white, and then 1 or 2 coats depending on, you know, where I'm going or what I need with the black. And I love this. I feel like it really makes your lashes look longer and thicker, and you don't have to use like a whole lot of it to build it up. If you have really crappy lashes like I do, then this stuff is great because it will definitely build them up, and you don't have to keep going and add more coats to make it look like you have eyelashes. But I used this like a few months ago, and I swear it made my lashes look longer. I really feel like, even though the package doesn't say this, I feel like the conditioner helps to really condition your lashes and maybe help them to grow or help them to be stronger. But I really could tell a difference when I used this, and then I stopped using it, and they kind of went back to how they were. And then I just recently, like not even a week ago, started using it again. And so I'm going to give it another shot and see if I really do feel like that it makes them grow. My third favorite product is this L'Oreal Hydra Fresh Toner, and I really like this because it doesn't have alcohol in it. It's good to use morning and or night after you cleanse your face. Put a little bit on a cotton pad and wipe it all over, and it just kind of gets that extra residue off. Sometimes our cleansers don't really deep cleanse our skin, and you really want to make sure you get all that makeup off so that your moisturizer and all that will, you know, go into your skin good. But this is great for oily or dry skin or normal skin. I have pretty dry skin, and I feel like this doesn't dry it out because it doesn't have the alcohol in it. So that's why I like it, but if you have oily skin, it'd be great for you to use as well. My fourth favorite product is This is kind of a newer thing I just bought, and I've worn it like 3 times so far. But I'm really liking it. I love MAC foundations. Their Studio Fix Fluid I'm like obsessed with, but it breaks me out, and I don't break out easy, and it breaks me out. So I feel like it clogs my pores, and all these little bumps start coming up on my face. So then I switched over to Makeup Forever's Matte Plus foundation, and I really like that. It's technically for like normal to oily skin, but I have normal to dry skin, and I of course use a moisturizer underneath it. But I really like that foundation a lot, but I think it's like almost $40. So if you're looking for something comparable that will stay on really, really great and just give you that flawless, like even finish for normal or dry skin, but you know, obviously something less expensive, this is the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup. It has SPF 20, and supposedly it stays on for 18 hours, and I really believe that because this is what the bottle looks like, first of all. And my color is 610 Buff Beige. And I know this, I probably shouldn't admit this, but I actually slept in this one night, and the next morning it was like totally in place. I mean, you would have never known that I would have slept in it. So if you need something, if you have really oily skin and your makeup just slides off your face, this will be great for you. If you just have like a long day, you want your makeup to look fresh from the time that you put it on until you go out that night or whatever, then this is the foundation for you. I apply it with my fingers. So I just put a little bit on, just rub it all in, and you want to blend it down your neck because you don't want to have a line right here. That's really important. And then I put my concealer over it, which I used. Today I have on this foundation and this concealer that I showed you earlier. So I like the combo a lot. I have a little bit more dry skin, so I've been putting the like a good amount of moisturizer on and then letting it set and then putting my foundation on top of that. And that's been a really great combo. And what I have on today is this foundation, the concealer, and Tarte from Sephora. They make like a mineral powder, and it's pressed. And so I just lightly dust that all over. And then I have another one of my new obsessions, which is Smashbox Fusion Lights in Dusk. It's sort of a bronzer, but it has a little bit of a glow to it. So it doesn't look like glittery or anything, but it doesn't look like totally matte. So if you have a little bit drier skin, it's great to kind of give you that little bit of a sheen. So I'm really liking that combination so far. And I definitely feel like the L'Oreal foundation is very comparable to my Makeup Forever foundation and my MAC, and stays on maybe better than both of those. So it's like $10. So I highly recommend that. The last thing that I recommend is, this can's kind of like worn down, but it's the Sally Hansen Airbrush Legs. I love this stuff. This is the tan glow, and I also have the medium glow from when I'm more tan. The tan glow is a little bit lighter than the medium glow, but this stuff is awesome for so many reasons. Okay, if you go get a spray tan or you put on self-tanner and you feel like it's not like perfectly even, you can put this stuff on. It's not a self-tanner, but it will help like blend out the lines, if that makes sense. So if you have like a mess up, you know, on your self-tanner, you can just spread this over it, and it's sort of like makeup, but it's waterproof. It won't rub off on your clothes or anything. You can also use this if you're, a lot of people complain that their legs are really light, and so they won't wear like shorts or skirts or whatever. So this you can put on, you spray it in your hand, and you rub it in, and then you rub it on your skin. It's very blendable. You can rub it all over your legs. It doesn't look like you have makeup on your legs, but it will just give you just that even coverage and a little bit of tan too. And I've even used, I'm like religious about self-tanning, and I don't think that you should you know, damage your skin by being out in the sun or going to the tanning bed. So my alternative is self-tanning. So I always either airbrush tan when I can or apply self-tanner. So you will never see me without a tan. But if I don't have time to do either of those and something comes up and I need to go to something, I will use this. And I've even used it like on my chest, on my arms. I shake it really, really good. Spray a little bit in your hand. I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so I have a little bit in my hand. I'm going to rub it in. I'll try to do this where you can see it. And I just kind of blend it all over. I don't know if you can tell. But anyway, so it's really, this is the lighter tan color. So, you know, if you just want something really subtle, you can compare those two. So you can, I mean, you can layer it on. It's really nice. It doesn't, you know, if it rains, you're not going to get speckled like you would with a self-tanner, but it just has a really pretty natural color. So this is my arm without the airbrush leg stuff, and then this is my arm with the airbrush legs. And the other one, the medium tan is, or the medium glow is darker. So if you want, you know, darker, if your skin's darker to begin with and you're just trying to even it out. If you have like veins on your legs, or if you have a bruise, depending on how dark the bruise is, this will also help to cover it and blend it out. If you have freckles, I have freckles on the top of my arm, I feel like it kind of blends those out more too. You can tell the difference between the two arms. So I really love this stuff. I haven't tried it on my face, but usually, you know, I'll do it all right here, and then you always want your foundation color to match like this area, and then just bronze this area so that everything is uniform. You don't want your face to be lighter than you are right here, and you don't want right here to be lighter, you know, than your face. So you want everything to be matching. All of your skin should match and be the same color. So that's all, and I apologize for the bad lighting. I haven't done a video in forever, so I had some extra time today, so I just want to make sure that I got a video out because I've had a lot of new subscribers recently and feel bad for not posting anything. I think it's been like maybe a month or two since I put up a video, but I'm going to try and do a video like every week, hopefully, even if it's just something quick and, you know, just showing all my new favorite things. But if there's anything else that you would like to see, just leave a comment below and let me know, and I'll try to do a video on that as well. And then also subscribe to my channel too so that you can see whenever I post new videos. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll have a new video out soon, and I hope that y'all try those products and love them as much as I do. Thanks so much. Bye!